What's up, gang? Oh, maybe not gang. We'll figure out a name for y'all. Let's come up with a name together for our greeting. Interlock, Sisterlock crew. Oh my gosh, you can see what's going on with me. These are just blue light glasses. But I'm coming on here real quick because I'm getting my second retie today, and I'm looking crazy. As you can see, let me take the clip out. Sorry, that's just my crazy kids. Um, So I want to show you what it's looking like before I get the second retie. Like definitely getting length. Um, definitely getting length, but it still hasn't like thickened up fully and like what bunching or I'm not sure what it's called entirely. Um, let me see if I can set this and try to show you guys. So this is what it's looking like. So I have a lot of new growth. Um, and I'm like right at the 4 week mark. I've been going every month on the dot. Um, I still braid and band when I wash my hair. I don't wash it every week. I kind of wash it like every other week. Like whenever the oils in my scalp start to kind of build up and my hair starts scratching me more, that's when I know I need to wash. I don't know if I ever told you guys what shampoo I used the last few times or what I have been using, but I haven't found something that I absolutely love yet. But the last time I washed my hair, which was about a week ago, um, I used Castile soap, the Dr. Bronner's brand. And oddly enough, it did not make my hair feel as stripped as I thought, and it got it really clean. And I like that the soap is like thin and liquidy, whereas other soaps are kind of like a more creamy, like these days. Um, the soaps are like really thick and creamy, and like you set it up and you wash, but then like this part of your hair suds up and the rest doesn't. Whereas the Castile soap, I'm saying Castile soap because that's the type of soap it is. You may not like the Dr. Bronner's brand, but you can find a different Castile soap. I just like that it's very thin and watery already, but it's very potent. And you could put a little amount and put it throughout your hair, and it suds up your whole hair. So that's what I like a lot about the Dr. Bronner's. Um, Let me see if I can turn around. Look, I'm looking all types of crazy. Like I don't know what happens in 1 month that my hair looks crazy. I don't even know what the back looks like. I'm scared to know. I know I have slippage here. I know that. And then the crown area is, I don't know. I don't know. This Sisterlocks is definitely different. I mean, I am locking my hair that was taken out of a previous set of locks. So I don't think my hair was its fully healthy thickness either. I am also recovering from postpartum. That is why the perimeter of my hair is like an afro. Because it always slips out because the hair is short because it's growing back. But when you go here, it's all back. Whereas it used to be thin. But when you compare it to the other locks, it is short. Um, and it's all the way around in the front. That's the craziest part. Sometimes when it's really bad, I will like braid or twist the front of my perimeter just to have my hair looking a little bit more decent. I could show you it real quick. I'm just gonna do a flat twist, but like it's so thick and short at the front that I can like literally cornrow it, like or flat twist it. Um, I think, hear me out. And this is why I'm happy I didn't get like the Sisterlock grid thing, whatever. I got Interlocs by Sisterlock Consulted. So they're very similar to Sisterlocks. It's locked the same exact way. It just wasn't on the grid that they are required to do in order for it to be exactly Sisterlocks. That's why I put Sisterlocks/Interlocs on my videos, because I'm sure someone who has Sisterlocks who, may not have the same hair texture as me or similar hair texture as me might want to relate to my videos. But I just make the disclaimer that it's not exactly Sisterlocks because I didn't get the grid. But I said that to say this. I am happy I didn't get the exact Sisterlocks, because the perimeter of my hair, as you can see, I am considering adding some human hair extension. Like, maybe after I get it retied and re-locked, I might slip a short piece in and braid it down, or crochet a piece through the middle part of my lock and braid it down, just so that the front part of my hair is not short and standing up, that it actually can blend in with the rest of my locks. The only thing is that my locks are interlocked, so I would have to add a very small amount of hair to make it blend as much as possible. But honestly, I would have to do a very small amount of hair just for it to blend as good. But I know it will look better than just the short pieces sticking up. So I'm going to come back on probably later after my hair is done and just show you what it looks like before I add the human hair. I haven't bought it yet or anything, but I just kind of know that it's probably going to be best, because the hair in the front keeps slipping. And if I put a little bit of human hair, or like even if it was braiding hair, I'm putting human hair because I don't know if I'm going to let it lock in my hair or not. I just want the option. But even if I put a little braiding hair or something, I just need the hair to catch till it starts locking on its own. But it's not going to lock if it keeps slipping out. And no matter what, even if I make it to 2 weeks, by the 3rd, 4th week, it slips out and has slippage, and it's around the front. So I'm hoping that putting a little bit of hair to braid it down will hold it enough till it starts locking. And maybe I might cut the extension off over time, or I might leave it in, or once my real lock is long enough, I might just pick it out. I don't know. I'm trying. I'm just telling you guys my ideas so that, we could do this together. But yeah, that's what I'm working with. Trying to think, is there anything I like or don't like? I wore a wig the other day. Wait, baby, hold on. I'm coming, okay? No, just wait. I wore a wig the other day because I was just feeling. I didn't buy the wig, I just borrowed it from my. I don't know if she's ever gonna see this video, but yeah, from my mom. Anyways. And I was like, oh, okay. I kind of see why people buy wigs when they have locks, because you don't want to actually give up your locks, but sometimes you have a little urge for something else, to switch it up. But once I took the wig off and I had my locks again, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm never cool without my locks. If I ever have an urge to switch up my hair, I'm gonna get a wig or a sewing. Because that urge comes so little in the amount of time that I love my locks. Okay, I have to mom now. Bye. previous clip, I was talking about how I might add human hair to. In the previous clip, I was talking about how I might add human hair to the front perimeter of my Starterlocks, Interlocs, Sisterlocks, because it keeps undoing. So I got the retie yesterday. And, well, I actually really don't need to undo this because the ones that are short are not really in the braid. But I'm just undoing it to show you guys. You can't even see. Okay, you guys just saw what I saw. We're not going to talk about it. I'm just going to leave it alone. Yeah, so actually quite a few pieces that are, well, again, that's all the perimeter ones. That's where I lost hair after having my channel. So you can see, very neat. It's like hard to see because the front is so bushy, which I'm hoping I can fix that. And then it won't be in the way. It will just look cohesive. Now the middle part is, the middle of my head is kind of short too and growing back, but not as short as the front. The short is really, the front is really short. So as you can see, she interlocked it. So I'd have the partings where to add the hair. But there's like a lot in the front that are no hair. I mean, not long. Just the real short growing back. But everywhere else is pretty clean parted. I feel like I'm not giving her justice. See back. Fix it on camera. I don't know if it's showing as clean. I'll have to play back the video. That's what I usually do to see. But when I look, you know, the partings look clean. It's just the front of my hair is so short that I can barely see the parting because it's like a bush in the front. But everything else looks pretty neat. So to kind of help with what's going on, at least with the front ones, I'm going to supplement it. Front pieces, only what's really short. These ones have a little length to it, so I might leave it alone. Maybe the front piece. No. Only the ones that clearly have no length at all. This has length. Yeah, so. Oof. Ooh. So at first I kind of liked it. It was cute. Like having like this little baby hair, bushy hair in the front. But as time went on, it's not that cute. And it looks good when it's freshly retied, but then as it unravels, it looks like an afro in the front. And I'm not trying to like go the rest of the journey with all that. I have things to do. I can't believe this just, y'all saw it. I'm not gonna show it back on camera, but I might use it. Okay, so I got the crochet hook. I bought the hair. Now, the beauty supply store I went to, they only had 1B, and my hair is clearly not 1B. So, I also bought a little bleach. So I'm just gonna take some of the hair, shampoo, like do a bleach bath, probably like shampoo it with the bleach mix, rinse it, and then add it in, just like real quick, because it's just, compared to my hair, it's too dark, and I really wish I could have gotten like a 4. I would have used it as is, but they didn't have no 4. This is 10 inches. I'm not using a lot, especially because my hair is freshly retied. I'm just gonna loop in enough just to braid it down where it's longer than this, where it matches the front. And I have probably, I count real quick, 1, see this one is actually not too bad. I might leave this one. It's like, you know, but this, it needs training wheels. This is my opinion. So I have quite a few. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this one? No, it's fine. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, 16, 17, 18, 19 locks in the front that I lost from postpartum, basically, because that's what's been remade. Actually, probably more, because these partings are slightly bigger. So 19 locks in the front are regrown back after postpartum with this set of locks. So that's kind of a lot of locks. That make or break the front of your hairline, like the thickness of your hair in the front. So I definitely probably need a little bit more. Probably like this much. And yeah, I'm just gonna bleach bath only this much, and then I have like a whole pack left, so no biggies, no worries. And if some fall out, I have leftovers to add. If some other locks maybe need it that I see is not staying interlocked or keeps undoing, I might add a little piece. The ones in the nape tend to undo too, but the texture of my hair in that area is just super thin and fine, that if I added here it would slip out. These, however, has enough density that I think it would catch. But the nape is just, and it's in the back of my head, the rest of the locks will cover it, so I'm not too worried about it. But the front of my head, I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't getting to me. So, I don't know if I'm gonna really show you guys how to do it. I'm just gonna kind of do it and then show the after, because I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know if it's gonna really work. Like, you know, this is a trial. I'm just sharing what I'm going through, but I'm not necessarily making a tutorial or recommending it. There's a difference. So I'll just tune back in real quick once I install the little extension, training wheels, whatever you want to call it. Second chin game. Y'all, it's looking so good that I couldn't even wait till I finished the full front. I wanted to just check in and show you guys what I got going on so far. So the bleach wash didn't really work. Like, I saw the darkness in the water when I rinsed it off come off, but it still looks black. So I was like, I don't want to bleach it. I don't want to damage the hair. I still want it to be somewhat afro textured and somewhat lock in my hair before I cut them out or grow it out. So as you can see, it looks so natural. I'm adding just a very little, just enough, you know, I'm not trying to like, you know, add so much length to my booty, but I'm just adding just enough to hold it together, and it looks so natural. You can't tell me that that's not all my hair, because this part is my hair, this part is what I've added in so far. Now you can kind of see where the light brown part is, where my hair does end. So I think what I might do is I might just put a rinse in my hair. And when I say rinse, I'm talking about a semi-permanent hair stain that doesn't require a developer, and you literally just add it to your hair and it will fade over time, but I think it will give my hair the little darkness it needs, a little pop, kind of rejuvenate it, because I was kind of feeling like putting a rinse anyways, or I should say semi-permanent, whatever, like, you know, like the Adore or Kiss Temptation, one of those, like $6 bottle. I don't know if I'm gonna do black though. I think I might just get like a dark brown or darkest brown, like right before black. I'm gonna get that because it's gonna end up looking black, but then it'll fade, but it'll look very rich and healthy and juicy. So I think I am gonna do that, just to also help my hair match more. But so far so good. Okay, let's finish. Y'all, I look like someone now. Look at the comparison. Boom. I already could sweep it back in a little ponytail, and it's not even tight. Whereas before I was like kind of stretching it to try to make it kind of look not as bad. But look, you can see where my hair ends. So I'm definitely gonna put the rinse to make my hair just a little bit darker, not black, but dark brown. But like, I definitely have a real retie now compared to these little shoves. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. Looks so much cleaner and neater. Oh, I'm just happy that I did it now. I'm only 2 months in, but I'm just so happy that I did it now, because I don't know if I could have went another month, 2 months, 4 months. I'm just happy that I did it now. All right, let me finish this side, and then yeah. Hey y'all, so I'm just showing you the finished product. I'm literally like shook, like how different I look just by having actual locks in the front. I mean, I'm really happy, like overjoyed. And I'm just like showing you how it looks, putting it against the rest of my hair texture and my hair color. I'm showing you my full retie, what I'm working with now that everything's all installed and retied. I did not do any extra rotations in the front of my hair because it was freshly retied. All I did was added the extension to the front and braided it down, but it looks very clean, taut, and neat. It wasn't overly tight either, so it looks just perfect. I was impatient. I didn't go to multiple beauty supply stores to try to find the best color match to my current hair color, but honestly, I'm still happy I did it anyways. Like I said, I'm probably most likely going to do a rinse. Actually, this audio is a couple weeks out from this video, and I did do the rinse, and I'll show that in my next update, how the color is doing compared to the adding extension. But honestly, it just looks so good that I don't even care about the color contrast. It's not that noticeable. But again, I'll show you in the next update with what I'm working with right now after I did the rinse. But honestly, I'm just showing you my hair, and I'm overjoyed. Still weeks after, none of the hair has slipped out or anything. Still going strong. I've washed my hair a couple times as well, obviously braiding and banding, but I'll go into more detail with the next update. But I'm just overjoyed and just really happy, and just finally happy I could catch my hair back in a ponytail and do different little styles. I haven't picked up another wig. I'm just overall joyed, overall confident, just so happy that I went ahead and take the initiative to kind of take care of the front. All right, toodaloos.